This is a message for all the Nintendo Switch giveaway game participants. First day in the game. We understand that the first question was very confusing to everyone. So we have augmented the game and changed some things around. First off, let's highlight the rules you'd received in the email. This game is based off going through previous episodes of the Miscellaneous Podcast to find the answer. Now, in these current episodes, we will tell you at the beginning of the episode if it is part of the giveaway game, in which at the end of the episode, you will get a question and a hint. The hint that we gave to you for what is the one thing Cupcake does not do on the show in Discord on April the 4th. There, you will see, and you can still go over there and take a look at the Discord, that she put in the chat the hint. We're also going to give you a second hint, and that is head on over to a previous episode called the Top 10 of TV Theme Songs. It's fairly recent. There, the intro will help you find, hopefully, your way to understanding what the answer is. So now, this question, the answer will be due on the 15th, and then we're changing the rest of the dates as we go along. So for every show that's going to be coming out, listen for the beginning message. It'll tell you if this episode is for the giveaway game or not for the giveaway game. And the hint and question will be at the end of those shows if they're for it. All right? Hopefully this helps all the confusion. If not, just contact me back on the email. And also we have our Google number, 314-403-0151. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Miscellaneous Podcast. We're giving away a Nintendo Switch, so I figured do a Sweet 16 of gaming consoles.
I'm so excited. Oh.
All right. Thanks, Josh. Dick.
You're welcome.
I mean, yeah. Fantastic.
Right. So this list of 19 comes from...
List of 19.
Yeah, 19, I hear you scream. We're going to do...
19!
We had too many of them. So we had to narrow down the list. We narrowed down to 19. And between a survey of a bunch of people we know, people we don't know, and Barrett, we came down with the seeds. So we're doing this just like, as much as we can, like March Madness. Excuse me.
It was a bunch of people we know, a bunch of people we don't know, and Dave the alcoholic.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. So I'm just going to run down the seedings that we made up, and then you guys can either be mad or happy or whatever. All right?
Okay.
Seeding number 1, which is like what Duke was till Michigan State took him out, was Nintendo 64.
Is that good?
What? That Duke was taken down by Michigan State?
Yeah, I don't know basketball.
Yeah. Duke's always been the one to win.
They've been pretty far up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Nintendo 64 is seeding number 1.
Good.
PS2, seeding 2.
Good.
Super Nintendo, seat 3.
Yeah. Okay.
NES, seat 4. Xbox, seat 5. PlayStation, seat 6. Our very own Nintendo Switch, seat 7. GameCube, seat 8. Nintendo DS, seat 9. Sega Genesis, seat 10. Game Boy, seat 11. The Wii, seat 12. Atari, seat 13. Sega Dreamcast, seat 14. Sega Saturn, seat 15. PSP Vita, seat 16. PSP, seat 17. Nintendo Virtual Boy, seat 18.
I remember that.
Yeah. And Commodore 64, seat 19.
Where's the Atari?
Atari is
It was
seat
like
13.
10, yeah.
So far, if you've been paying any bit of attention or you drowned me out or whatever, what do you think of the seating?
I would have done it completely different than everything that you did.
No.
Well,
Thanks, Josh. I can count on you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Quick question. What are we basing this on? Nostalgia or performance or entertainment?
Yes,
Everything.
we are.
Everything. This is the miscellaneous, so you could do it for that, and Jirach could do it just because it made him feel happy one day. I don't know.
We were seating them. We were seating them by the ways that we remembered them.
Well, Atari and Pac-Man. I'm sorry, I don't know how you left that.
So Atari is on there.
Atari was on there.
That was the first
Pac-Man
one I
is
had.
a game.
Yeah. This is
There's
game
no
of
such thing as the
consoles.
Pac-Man game system.
Cowboys of Mumesa Arcade. Hello.
I knew it was-
I know Pac-Man's not a game, but you guys are so choppy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Got
As
it.
you see, we have 19 seatings. So we need to break
Where's the
down
Thundercats game console?
I bet you there is one, man.
Mask. Remember
Somewhere
that?
in China.
Oh,
Panthro.
pretty sure there's Power Rangers 1 too.
Why was Panthro black? That was weird.
Do you remember Mask? That TV show with the cars?
Oh, yeah.
Mobile Army something or other? Yeah. Okay. So you see that we have 19. So we need to find
story,
a spot
bro.
for the Sweet 16. So we're going to fight for the Sweet 16. You ready?
Good. Okay.
So
Fight.
we're taking 16 to 19. So that's PSP Vita, Commodore 64, Nintendo Virtual Boy PSP. I was going to say PCP.
What the hell is a PSP Vita?
It's some other gaming console that didn't really do that well. I wish Fraz was
Fantastic.
here,
Throw that
'cause he
out.
can-
Throw that out and put the Game Gear in.
Game Gear, you want to? Okay. All right, let me get out of here. Okay, so
Because I don't know what
What
that
about the
is.
Neo Geo system? Remember that? That was cool.
Oh, yeah.
all right, Game Gear is now 16, and Vita is out. Game Gear. All right, there we go. All right, so here we go for the wild card for the Sweet 16 for the Seat 16 to begin the game. We're gonna go for the wild card sweep. Here we go. Game Gear versus Commodore 64.
Hmm.
Commodore for me.
Let's say, yeah, Commodore had the Oregon Trail, and everyone dies of dysentery, so.
That's true. I'll go that Commodore.
All right, Commodore
Yep.
moves on.
It's only because of the Oregon Trail.
Up on the mesa. Oh.
Where
PS-
you die of dysentery.
PSP.
I think everyone died on the way to Oregon. It was terrible.
That's true.
Snake bites.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
Every time I did die of dysentery, I tried to get bitten by a snake. Never worked.
The weird thing is that it's kind of hard to die of dysentery. You just have to stop drinking that water, and you'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, I guess in the game
They
they
got
didn't.
rats in it.
It's poop. It's poop in the water.
Shitting in the water.
All right, PSP.
Somebody shit on the coats. God,
What was that from?
Dan Cook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody shit on the coat.
PSP versus Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Yeah, PSP. The Virtual Boy sucked.
PSP.
They gave people enormous headaches and shit.
Yeah.
all right, PS.
All right, PS Chop moves on.
Jirok, do you have like a CPAP going in the background? What do you got?
That would actually be the wife. She happens to be getting ready for work right now. So yeah,
With an oxygen tank?
it's called a blender.
Oh.
It
Well,
sounds
alright.
like a CPAP machine.
Yeah, like
Well,
she's getting
she's
into
like
Darth
two-
Vader's
she's
suit.
like- Yeah, she's like 2 rooms away. So I mean, well, Paula, you've been to my house. She's in the kitchen. I got the doors shut, but it's a powerful blender. It's a ninja.
Wow. It must be one of those Naranko
You gotta
ones, right?
kickstart it.
Yeah. You gotta pull the cord and everything. I just
You set
gassed
it
it up.
and forget it? Oh. All right. Commodore 64 versus PSP for the
I'd
seat-
still say PSP
for the 16 seat spot. Whatever. Yeah, okay.
seed spot.
PSP.
I'll go.
Yeah, I'd say PSP.
I'll go PSP.
All right, PSP becomes the new 16 seat slot. Now
Yeah.
we're all good.
PSP's kicking ass.
Hi, Cupcake. I saw you earlier, but we've been talking.
Oh, hi, Cupcake.
Cupcake's here.
Hi, Cupcake. All right, so
Cupcake. 'Cause I missed you like the deserts missed the rain.
Aw.
Like the deserts missed the rain.
And this is good that she's here because We're going to make it more even now. Okay. So, for the Sweet 16, here we go. Nintendo 64 versus PSP.
64.
I'm going to go with the 64 only because I love playing the James Bond on that game.
GoldenEye.
It was a great game. So fun.
Yeah. With a gun.
I'm gonna go with 64 because of Super Smash Brothers, but with Captain Cheetah.
I'm gonna go for the 64 because of Bomberman.
All right, 64 moves on.
Fuck the PSP.
That is the number one seed to beat. So, all right, PSP versus. Oh, hold on.
I say we just killed the PSP.
I thought PSP's dead.
No, it's PS2.
Oh.
PS2.
Huh? Oh.
Sorry, I typoed that real quick. Hold on, let me fix that.
There's
PS2 versus Sega Saturn.
PS2.
PS2.
Okay, I never played that, but I heard it's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. PS2 moves on. Super Nintendo versus Sega Dreamcast.
Ooh, Super Nintendo all the way.
I don't know. I like the Sega Dreamcast.
I did too, but I love the Super Nintendo.
I'm going to go ahead and say Super Nintendo.
Funny gents here.
I didn't like that it had so many buttons.
What up, FG?
Are you just texting? That's fine.
I liked the Dreamcast. You had what was it, Silent Hill, all that good shit.
Yeah, that's some good games.
Oh yeah, they had great games on that. But I love the Super Nintendo. That was like, because I rocked the Atari and then the regular Nintendo for the longest time, and then when I got the Super Nintendo, my God, it was like I got an Xbox. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then everybody got a fucking Nintendo 64.
I had a Sega CD that we used to play Mortal Kombat on, and whenever you would do the fatalities, you would hear the optic eye go psst, psst, over to the fatalities area, and the game would pause for like 2 seconds, and then it would do the fatality.
Nice. All right, so Super moves on, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Super Nintendo.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Dreamcast.
NES versus Atari.
Ooh, the Atari.
Atari.
Whoa, who's all here?
That was Aaron.
He sounded so different.
That was not me, but yes, Atari.
Oh, wasn't you?
Was that you?
Wasn't me.
All right.
Wasn't-
I don't know. I like the NES because when you did Duck Hunt, you could turn the gun sideways against the screen and kill everything on the screen at once.
Damn, I didn't know that.
And if you had the first controller plugged in, you could control where the ducks went.
What?
Ha ha ha!
Wow. That's pretty
What
cool.
type of king shit is that?
Everybody voted Atari because I have no idea.
I wasn't really paying attention, so what was it?
I just did it because of Galaga.
Okay, yeah, so I guess Atari moves on.
Space Invaders.
Oh, okay. Oh, oop, hold on. Done fuck with it up. Give me a second.
Don't fuck with it.
All right, Xbox versus Wii.
Xbox.
Yeah, the box.
The box.
Yeah, I'm gonna Xbox. That Wii burned out on me after a year, and yeah, it was a piece of shit.
You opened the box, and we came.
Mm.
Xbox is the greatest.
It was good.
Xbox moves on. PlayStation versus Game Boy.
Oh,
Game Boy.
PlayStation.
Final Fantasy
Definitely Game Boy. Loved Tetris.
You see that this one is hard. This is a tough one. But I'm gonna go PlayStation.
PlayStation moves on.
Sorry, Game Boy. I'm so sorry.
Cupcake had PlayStation too.
Nintendo Switch, our giveaway thing, our giveaway prize, versus Sega Genesis.
Ooh.
Sega.
I'm gonna go Sega.
Sega.
I'll say Sega.
Yeah, I haven't played with the Switch, so I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't. It's too new.
Sega moves on. And finally, GameCube versus Nintendo DS.
GameCube.
GameCube, yeah.
GameCube.
Yeah, I'll say GameCube. That Tony Hawk game was amazing.
True. Especially with the hacks.
Remember when we did that, Paulie?
What?
With Tony Hawk's Pro Skater?
Oh, yeah. All right, talk amongst yourselves while I get this ready to go, okay?
I have to make another bracket.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Even though, click, click, roll, roll, scroll, scroll, click, click. But I have to make another bracket.
I gotta.
Dude, you could make a Limp Bizkit song with that. Click, click, boom!
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there is a song called Click, Click, Boom.
Yeah, I know.
Went down with the new style, and it's buck wild. Click, click, boom.
I don't think
Coming
that
up on
song
the
was by
radio.
Limp Bizkit.
It was.
It was not by Limp Bizkit.
Who did do that song? Nobody knows.
I know it wasn't Limp Bizkit. Click, click, boom.
Oh,
Coming up on the video.
I miss Frasley. We need Frasley. Frasley can handle this. one.
Yeah, he's like the information gatherer.
I'll find it.
Yeah, we need a designated Frasley. Curse you, Frasley. He's teaching right now, by the way.
Saliva. That's who did it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
you
Says cupcake.
That was saliva? Like the saliva that did the... I don't know.
On those sad days the kids go out and play.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ready or not, here comes the boys from the south. Boom!
That would be POD. Here comes the boom.
All right,
Yeah,
here we
I know.
go.
I'm just thinking of every song with a boom.
We did the Sweet 16. Now we're on, the Elite 8?
You forgot, what was it? Black Eyed Peas? Boom, boom, boom.
God.
Now it's in your head.
It is, damn you.
Like a bow weevil.
Nintendo 64 versus GameCube.
64.
I'm still riding with Super Smash Brothers.
64.
100% 60.
All right, 64
Diddy
moves
Kong
on.
Racing. Ow.
PS2 versus Sega Genesis.
PS2.
I'm gonna say PS2. Didn't they have Street Fighter on that?
Or Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Ooh, Vice City, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cupcake said Sega.
All right, so is everybody else with PlayStation, I guess?
Yeah.
San Andreas. Oh, I want to play some San Andreas.
All right. PS2 moves on.
Sega Genesis did have the first
Sonic.
Mortal Kombat, though.
No, this is not regular PlayStation. This is PS2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're on to Super Nintendo versus PlayStation, the first one.
PlayStation.
Sega Genesis.
Bitch.
When I was there, broke your mother bought me all of it.
Mm.
I don't know. That's a tough one. Can I phone a friend?
Yeah.
We can survey the audience.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I'm gonna ride until I die. Super Nintendo.
I go with Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo did have Street Fighter, like the first Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Super moves on?
Yeah, I'll vote for that.
Did Aaron say something?
Yeah, what did he say?
I can't hear you guys very well, but I'll say
I can think
I think he said
Nintendo.
Super.
He said, I'll say no.
I'm telling you, dude. Ever since we did that episode with him about his ghosty things, since he's been on the show, he's always choppy. It's creepy. So
You need to make it right with the ghosty.
get some
Ghost
sage burning all over the
Make
place.
it right. Apologize and move on.
You gotta close the room and say goodbye.
I'm just gonna go outside.
Okay, might be a good idea.
Much peaceful.
Xbox versus Atari.
Xbox.
All right. The
I'm
box.
I'm gonna say Xbox. Well,
All right.
I'm gonna say Atari because that Xbox kept screwing up with the red light of death.
Yeah. But Xbox got the majority. It moves on. Talks amongst yourselves while I get the final four going.
Oh, well. You know, keep track as you go on. Meanwhile, during this commercial break, we'd love for you to give us feedback. Hit us.
Did we lose him? What did he go?
Yeah, that was a great commercial.
If you
Yeah, you're doing good. And then just fuck it.
For this commercial, let's get back.
Sham wow, you'll be saying wow every time.
Wow.
If you like all the things we talk about in Miscellaneous Podcast, hit us up at
Wow.
All right, here we go for the what is it? The Elite Eight.
the Final Four.
Final Four. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Last was the Great Eight.
It's not Elite. It's not Elite Eight. It's Grade 8.
Great Babe.
Whatever.
I thought it was the Magnificent Seven.
Nintendo 64 versus Xbox.
Oh, bitch. Oh, 64.
Yeah, because of the red light of doom. 64.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Yeah, but it didn't beat out, or it beat out whatever before. It beat out Atari, but it,
Yeah. Did, didn't it?
Hey, Ron?
64 bucks.
he's just like, you hear 64.
All right,
sorry, I missed
64 moves on.
64.
Yep.
Everybody.
PlayStation 2 versus Super Nintendo.
PlayStation 2. I'm sorry, bro. Vice City was the shit.
I'm going to go with the original Street Fighter, so Super Nintendo.
You're making a big mistake.
I think I'm gonna.
San Andreas, bro. San Andreas.
This is so hard. Fuck you.
Look, what do you?
I got the feeling like the funny gent talks to us, and then like he's talking to other people, and then talks to us again.
Well, yeah, he's at the Science Center right now.
Yeah, he's like Nintendo 64. Hey, do you guys want to buy something?
No.
What? See, like he's flirting with a girl right there. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go fucking Donkey Kong Battletoads. Let's do Super Nintendo.
Hey, Ron?
Sorry, man. I'm getting a bad signal. I'll do Nintendo, please.
Okay. So,
What
Super Nintendo moves on.
Bye, Pierre.
type of government? This is bullshit.
And then the final
Will
two.
Will
The
you
only
take
two
the
left.
paper towel roll away from so we can hear you?
I think this is pretty good. I think this ended up pretty good because the last two is 64, Nintendo 64 versus Super Nintendo. Oh, that's rough.
Super Nintendo.
Mario Kart and Smash Bros.
Drock, Josh.
64 versus Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo, yeah.
I'm going with 64, man. I spent so much time on Super Smash Brothers, it was ridiculous.
Cupcake,
Ooh,
is that 64 for the last one too?
Oh, and what else do we used to play? NFL Quarterback Club. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Brett Favre.
Remember we had like Alice Cooper as like wide
Danzig,
receiver.
yeah. We had Bobby Boucher kicking the ball.
Yeah.
Because the ball's all venomous poison.
All right, it's up to Jirok. What's your final say so? 64 already beat it out, but I mean, you know.
Yeah,
We just want your vote.
Because of that, I will say this. There is a very special place in my heart for the Super Nintendo. But when the 64 came out, motherfucker, that was it. It was Bomberman, it was GoldenEye, it was Perfect Dark, it was all that shit. So we're going 64.
All right. 64. Nintendo 64 was seat 1 in the very beginning, and it ends up beating out everybody. All right. Well,
Which it should.
hope you enjoy your Nintendo Switch, everyone.
As it should be.
I feel like now, like the Nintendo Switch is going to be like, well, they just did the Sweet 16. I want a 64.
Why aren't we
instead.
giving away a 64?
Yeah, the Switch like lost out in the first round, didn't it?
Well, none of us played it. I've never played it.
Yeah.
It's so new.
And that was the thing when me and Barrett were finishing up the stuff for this game. He even said that he says it's too new. We don't know what all it's entailed yet.
I will say that what I've heard, it's really fucking awesome.
I've
It
heard
is.
great things.
Because it's not just a handheld like device. It's also you just set it in this Hudikai and you pull out the little arms on the side, and then 2 people can play on a TV. It's pretty cool.
You pull its arms off, and there you go.
That sounds
piss
like
off
a
the Wookiees.
threesome. It sounds like a threesome.
Yeah, there you go. Get a little skin guy bism. Barrett, who helped me get all this going, so one big shout out to him.
Barrett,
and to everyone who
excellent.
was involved in getting all the surveys and everything done. I want to thank everybody for helping us get this all done. And Barrett wanted the last thing to say. He says, seat 0, PC wins them all. So there you go. All right. Thank you, Barrett.
Thank you, Barrett.